Last time on Sailing Sophisticated Lady, we broke in the new crew with some boat projects, day sails, and a bit of debauchery.
And then it was finally time to go meet Shascha at the airport here in St Maarten.
Attention, please. Any interest of
So we waited, and then we waited some more, and waited until it was pretty much just me and nobody else left coming out, and then I got the notice from the immigration gods in the offices above. Casting off, next adventure. Rescue mission.
Bye-bye, IGY. Thanks for the stay. What's going on?
We're about to fuel. We're gonna fill this boat up for our long motor because there's no wind today. And we're heading to St. Bart's, then St. Kitts. So we're gonna need all the fuel we can get.
Anyone else know that feeling when you're in a hurry to get somewhere and it feels like you hit every single red light? Hey buddy, get that fat ass out of our way!
Okay, we are 10 minutes away from St. Maarten. And working on some engine repairs.
Okay, if it's not low, that means it must be a thermostat, which...
And that's how far away we made it. Not real far.
We made it around the corner!
We came here for the thingy.
See, there's land just right there.
55 miles to go, that's all.
Yeah, just a few more hours. At least Nate's getting a kick out of it.
12 more hours.
Alright, so here we are. It's beautiful, flat, calm seas. Nice and quiet. About the sound of the motor. It's very peaceful. But the reason it's so peaceful is because we're having some problems with the motor.
Hey, is that Gordy? Gordy, it's Rick Moore calling, Sophisticated Lady. Hey, I got that part changed last night. I had one actually on the boat. I went out to pick a spare. You remember we were talking about the impeller? Because I got a bit of an emergency trip I have to make. I got to go get a crew member that wasn't able to fly into SSL. I'm trying to get to St. Kitts. And I just got about 3 miles out of St. Maarten, and the engine's still overheating, even though I got tons of salt water. So I'm just hoping you might be able to wonder what you might think it might be. Because I need to get to St. Kitts like right away. Gordy's a friend from Simpson Bay Diesel in St. Maarten and someone I've dealt with for years whenever I needed parts for my engine. We discussed a few of the possibilities that were causing the overheating issue, and we eventually resolved it to the point where it wasn't fixed, but we could at least carry on. I thought our mission was going to be dead before it even started, so it's definitely great to have a friend to bounce some ideas off. Thanks, Gordy.
Problem 1. Check. Check, check.
But it's good now. It's back down to 170.
Alright, we have...
So apparently we were just a little bit low in coolant. It overheated when I pushed it too hard. Whew. Hot down there now, man. Did you see the steam?
I did see it bubbling out the top there.
That was
Bubbling out. Right in this hatch right here.
Let me go check the coolant valve. Hope we didn't kill the basil.
Yeah, it definitely got a little exhaust in the face.
We did get provisioning. Important provisioning.
Yeah, we did really important provisioning. We got a lot of gear.
Rick!
Yes, sir?
Where are we going today?
little bit crazy, but St. Bart's is off the bound.
Why are we going to St. Bart's, Rick?
Well, we're on a rescue mission. We've got a lost crewmate sitting in Amsterdam, wondering how she's going to get here. We had a problem, of course, with immigration at St. Maarten, and that boiled over, and now they won't let her come back, so we had to come up with an alternate plan, Plan B. She actually left Moscow on Saturday. Rostov-on-Don, that was her hometown. She left there. Then the next day was Moscow to Amsterdam, that was Sunday. Then Monday was Amsterdam to St. Maarten, where all hell broke loose over a stupid piece of paper.
So it's like a new rule or something, right?
It's brand new. The woman in immigration even said this is just new about a month or two ago. I said, well, how was I supposed to know about it then? She says, that's not my problem. You're just supposed to know.
Yeah, so
So how are we supposed to get the piece of paper? She says, well, if you don't have it, you don't have time, so we're putting her back on the plane. She's going back to Russia. So Plan B, as you know, we spent days researching all the different islands, trying to figure out where can a Russian citizen go within the Caribbean. But some are welcoming, and one of them happens to be St. Kitts. So she's in Amsterdam. It took us a long time to focus in on which airline, but yeah, we finally got a flight that's going to bring her to Curacao down in the South Caribbean. And that's going to put her in position to jump from Curacao on up to Trinidad. And then she's got island hop again. And that next hop will take her up to St. Lucia, and then she's got to go to Antigua, and then from Antigua she finally catches the final plane over to St. Kitts. That's where we're going to be heading tomorrow. Right now we're going up to St. Bart's first, just to decrease some of the trip.
So guys, that's the story of how famous Captain Rick Moore left the beloved St. Maarten, and he's been promoting and marketing for, as you guys probably know, years, if not a decade. And yeah, it's a changing world.
That's what they keep telling me.
And we're not welcome in that changing world. So we're gonna go to a new world. We're gonna go find a new world to live in. We're gonna colonize it. It's gonna be our own. There will be no stupid pieces of paper to come hang out with us, okay? It's just gonna be a good party. You're invited.
But the good news is now we get to go for an adventure.
We're sailing.
We're actually not sailing, we're motoring.
Motor.
But pretty soon we'll be sailing.
Hey.
And as for those individuals in immigration, well, you did such an outstanding job protecting yourselves from our new crew. What else can we possibly say except we salute you.
How are those nails?
Coming along just fine.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. What do you think about today?
I'm just kidding. I think it's beautiful out here.
Give us the Titanic. Oh, that's not even the Titanic. Yeah.
First green flash I've seen since I left Hawaii.
It's beautiful.
I wasn't even taking a picture of it because I just wanted to stare at it.
Ready for our first St. Bart's scuba duba dive. We have been here at least 3 minutes.
fish that are by Pizza Galley.
Oh yeah.
But they're the big ones.
They
They're
were
everywhere.
big, and they were like swarming us. Like once it got dark.
That's cool.
But like staying like in our peripheral, and like you turn the light, and they'd be like, and then as we got to the boat, there was so many of them like swarming us. Freaking out. I was actually like scared. But we dove St. Bart's. We didn't see a goddamn thing other than some scary tarpon that were stalking us.
Some seagulls.
And some seagrass, but get those dirty tarpon! Get them!
Ugly fish. He's just ugly. The tarpon. It's my least favorite fish that I've actually ever seen. I've never had a fish that I just didn't like. For whatever reason, I just don't like it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get him.
Yeah. So here we go. We're on a mission.
So our dive was pretty much a bust, but we decided it was time to face our fears and come nose to nose with the evil, ugly tarpon. And after a long day, we decided to kick back and watch a movie. Obviously, it was Captain Ron.
Well, we had a beautiful night in St. Bart's, anchored in Columbier Bay. Perfectly calm, and we just left the anchorage at about just before 6 o'clock a.m. So the sun was just coming up over the mountain. Again, beautiful day, flat, calm. Means we're motoring, but hey, could be worse, right? We got to get there, so at least we're on our way. Engine's doing well. We were having some overheating issues yesterday. We think we got it stabilized.
You ought to know that the world isn't fair. This life doesn't owe you anything. It's in your hands to make your own luck, live your own life your way.
Good morning. It's a beautiful day out here on the water. I'm awake and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, so that was the first sunrise I got to see. Not really a morning person, but you know, hanging in there. Yeah, excited about seeing St. Kitts and really looking forward to being out on the water today.
So we've just completed our first leg of the trip. It's our first trip with our new crew, our new family. Well, we've got one more coming, but this is part of that. So it really does feel like the start of something very special. We'll find out. You guys will find out too. But yeah, it's just magical out here. Nate and I, we've only ever spent time on dive boats. We've done day trips here and there, but it's something really special when you go and head out to sea. And this is what's all around you, what you can see right here. So this is our new home, and we're pretty stoked for it. All right, so it is now Friday morning. We've got probably anywhere between 6 to 8 hours of travel time until we reach St. Kitts. We're hoping to get in there nice and early today, get set up, and then tomorrow, when Shascha arrives, we'll be here and we'll be ready for her.
That island over there is St. Eustatius. It was sad passing her by and not even stopping for a visit, but we're under a time constraint. Next time, Stacia. On a plus side, as you can see, we put out the jib. We finally got our wind we were looking for, and we were full sail ahead. And then finally, St. Kitts. When we came up on her, it was a stunning sight.
After a beautiful day on the water, we arrived at Basse-Terre, the capital of St. Kitts, and began our approach to the Port Zonti Marina, where we'd put Sophisticated Lady in preparation for meeting Shascha tomorrow.
Welcome to Port Zonti.
Yeah, thanks. Haven't been here in a couple of years. Good to see you guys again.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having us.
No problem.
All right, so we're going to call this Retrieving Shascha Part 2, or Take 2. For us, this adventure's been going on since Tuesday. For her, it's been going on since Saturday, right? Yeah. It's like, oh my God, a week. She sent me a message last night. She says, I'm becoming used to these airports. Another night in the airport is pretty cool. I just keep meeting all these fun people. So she's staying good about it. She's in good spirits, it sounds like. She's anxious to get here. We're just coming into the airport, and hopefully everything goes well and we get everything pulled through on this time, and say this is a plan that came together. And thanks to you guys. Lots of work, lots of research, a lot of time spent. So let's do this. Woo! As you can see, our mission was a success. We rescued the damsel in distress. Mission complete. So Shascha, I know you're thrilled to finally be here, but what can you tell us about your first experience coming to the Caribbean?
Really, I was nervous. because it's like maybe I have an intuition. Yeah, I was happy and I try to sleep because all night I stay in Amsterdam. I don't sleep. I drink coffee, I drink beer, I write, I sit on the internet, I talk with you. And I try to sleep and watch movie, but inside something like
What?
Like bad feeling, like some nervous.
So now you finally arrived St. Maarten, and now you're sitting with immigration. Can you tell us a bit about what happened?
So questions finished, just I sit and wait. I think all is okay. People talk with you. Talk with Rick about my situation. And now after 5-10 minutes, finish. And just I sit and relax. Again one woman coming with paper and say me, put your like
Sign.
yeah. What is this? What is means? Hey, I won't translate. No, put. And like this. Nothing say. Just put your sign here and here, yeah. I have a questions? No answer. Okay, I put. I don't know what is paper. And after I saw a guy take my luggage, tun, and go another place. And again, woman back, come, and big smile. Where? Come. I go into extra machine. I still don't understand. I back to Amsterdam or not. I think, yeah, I coming. I will see you. Really, this moment I feel it. It's like, boom, last hope. And I saw a lot of KLM people, special KLM dresses. They smile, and I think my face start have like white color. Boom. It's happened. I back to Amsterdam.
Well, with all that nastiness behind us and Shascha finally on board, it was time to get back on the sea and back in the game. We had to overcome some major obstacles just to get here, so now it was time to kick back and have a little bit of fun.
Note to everyone, when a man walks away in the ocean, he's not checking out the scenery. We're peeing, and yes, I'm peeing. Sorry, Jordan, but not sorry. You brought this upon yourself.
In the ball. For real?
I'm gonna let this happen.
Did you just golden shower me?
Yeah.
I just got golden showered. My first golden shower that I know of. I don't know what I do now. What do I do now?
Dude. Legit.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Ah! Oh my god, Jordan, come here. Come here, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking die. What do you see what I got? You gotta come here, guys.
Oh my gosh! So cute! Was it inside there?
Yeah, your first officer. He had himself a mansion.
Oh, it's so cute! Oh, it's so cute.
How cool is that?
Probably give him a little dip.
Yeah, give him a little dip. Hold on to it.
Hold on to it.
So, take me back to the ocean.
Come on, Squishy. Go to your home.
In there.
Go home. Go to your home.
What?
There you go.
Down there. Alright, go put him back where he was.
Next time on Sailing Sophisticated Lady, we head to Saba, the unspoiled queen of the Caribbean, where we dive with magic seahorses, get attacked by flying rodents, party with hippies, and stand on top of the highest peak in the Dutch kingdom. If you enjoyed this episode of Sailing Sophisticated Lady, like it, share it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more.
What's with these little tiny curbs and shit? 250 milliliter? What the hell is that?
The world is trying to convince you that little beers are normal beers. Don't let it happen. They've been lying to you. Those are not normal beers. Those are fucking tiny beers.
Yeah,
Revolt against it.
I know.